From tadpole to frog. From tadpole to frog.
In the spring, you may see frog eggs in the still water of a pond.
Each egg is a ball of clear jelly with a small dark center. Take a closer look. One frog egg.
Hundreds of eggs stick together in a clump called frog spawn.
Inside the eggs, tiny tadpoles are grown.
At first, they look like small dark specks.
In a few days, little heads and little tails take shape. Soon, the tadpoles are big enough to wiggle out of their eggs. Take a closer look. A tadpole inside its clear jelly egg.
After feeding on the jelly of their eggs for a while, the tadpoles wave their tails and swim away.
Gills on the outside of a tadpole's body help it breathe underwater. Take a closer look. Look, close up of a tadpole's gills.
The tadpole's main job is to eat and grow.
Many of the tadpoles will be eaten by hungry bugs, fish, or turtles, but a few escape. They will grow to be frogs. A water bug attacks a tadpole.
Tadpoles do not look much like the frogs they will become.
A tadpole has a strong tail for swimming.
The tadpole has a hard mouth. It uses its mouth to scrape soft plants from the rocks and pebbles in the pond.
After a few weeks, the tadpole has grown 2 hind legs, and the tadpole's gills have moved inside its body.
Lungs are beginning to form inside the tadpole's body too. Now and then, it swims up.
The tadpole puts its head out of the water. It takes little breaths of air.
As the tadpole's lungs grow stronger, its gills shrink away.
2 front legs begin to grow where the gills once were.
By the time it is about 2 months old, the tadpole's mouth has become wider. Take a closer look. Close-up of a tadpole's mouth.
The tadpole starts to eat small bugs.
For a few more weeks, the tadpole's tail shrinks and shrinks.
Now the tadpole's strong legs and its webbed feet help it swim. Take a closer look. A tadpole's webbed feet.
The tadpole has changed into a small frog. Soon the little frog will leave the pond. The frog spends much of its time out of the water, but it likes to stay wet, so it does not go far.
The little frog catches bugs and worms. It swallows them in its wide mouth.
The frog eats and grows. It gets a little bigger every day.
After about 2 or 3 years, the frog is fully grown. Every spring, there will be new frog eggs in the pond.
Glossary. Gills, a part of the body most water animals use for breathing.
Hind legs, the rear or back legs of a 4-legged animal.
Lungs, spongy, bag-like parts of the body found inside the chest of most animals that live on land. Lungs are used for breathing.
Spawn, any type of egg that is laid in water.
Tadpoles, very young frogs or toads.
Webbed feet, any type of feet with thin, flat folds of skin connecting the toes. The end.